That one sign that you see that said fill in spring.
Oh, I like that.
Did you see that one? Fill in spring. That's the one I like, Jeremy. What do you think?
I think that's a good one to choose too. I like that one as well. And
what do you think about his 40% success rate?
I have to say, I think we on the Storm Tracker 16 team are a lot higher percentage rates.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
But I'm also forecasting an early spring too. For the short term, we'll see temperatures that'll be above average for the next week to 2 weeks. And then as we get into the second half of February, we could cool off once again and feel a lot more like winter through that last 2 weeks of February. But yeah, I think we're going to have an early spring too. And although he hasn't forecasted it frequently, I think this might be one of the years that he does, because there's not going to be any sunshine tomorrow morning. So luckily, I don't think he's going to see his shadow. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow's calendar. So today, of course, is February 1st, and I put together this calendar. I showed it at the Feel Good at 4:30, but we had so many positive reactions to it. There was a call into the station. There were several emails into us, so I wanted to show it again. Just in case you're not a winter lover, we got several holidays that kind of evoke the sense of spring coming up. So Groundhog Day, of course, is tomorrow. Valentine's Day is just 13 days away. St. Patrick's Day, 45 days away. Spring begins in just 47 days. We have a solar eclipse coming up in 67 days. That's going to traverse the entirety of the United States, all the way from Texas, all the way through Pennsylvania into Maine as well. Total solar eclipse, we'll be able to see it 94% totality here in Scranton. But if you head up to Erie or even into the Adirondacks, it'll be full totality where the sun is completely covered by the moon. That's just in 67 days, 59 days to Easter. And Mother's Day is 101 days away. So not too far from spring. Here's the current picture though, and we've been seeing this for the past 10 days straight. Nothing but clouds across the Commonwealth. And that's what we're seeing in Wilkes-Barre, dreary and gray. 41 degrees was our high temperature today, low of 30, but both of those are above the average. Normally we hit a high of 36 and a low of 20, so 10 degrees above the average low and 5 degrees above the average high, with winds out of the west at 5 miles per hour. Temperatures now are in the 30s and 40s across the region. 44 for Lewisburg, 45 for Selinsgrove, 43 for Elysburg, and 41 for Bloomsburg and Frackville, as well as Lehighton. Here are your wind speeds across the board, anywhere from calm to 7 miles per hour, and those are a little bit stronger than they were yesterday. Still not breezy, but we will be breezier yet. Tomorrow, we're talking anywhere from 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, even gusting up to 20 miles per hour. Overcast on your satellite and radar across the entire Northeast because of this clipper system that's coming in from Alberta, Canada, and it's going to clip us with some moisture, some sprinkles and some flurries as we go through the overnight hours tonight into tomorrow. It'll start off as some rain and then change into some snow. Here's the cloud cover history. 9 days of overcast skies. Today makes 10, tomorrow makes 11. We've just had 1 day of the past 14 with sunshine, so we are definitely due some sunshine, and we'll get it this weekend. Here's your future clouds and radar. Completely overcast tonight into the day tomorrow. We'll have those clipper showers push into the southern tier as we go through the overnight hours tonight. They could start as early as midnight tonight, and then they'll continue through the overnight hours towards tomorrow morning around sunrise. Switch over to a rain, snow, sleet mix, so it might be a little bit of a treacherous commute tomorrow morning if you're heading out in the southern tier. And then we'll see back-end flurries. I don't think they're going to put down much snow, but you'll see those flakes flying through the air through the morning and afternoon tomorrow and tapering off by around 3 or 4 o'clock. Then as we head towards Saturday morning, that's when we'll see those breaks of sunshine for Union and Snyder counties all through the southern tier. And then once we head towards noontime, those clouds completely dissolve and we'll have fully sunny skies for all the day on Saturday and into Sunday as well. Forecasted rainfall, a few hundredths of an inch for our northern tier, down to our southern tier, maybe a tenth of an inch or 2/10 of an inch of rain. So it's a very light precipitation, but nonetheless, it could cause some travel trouble for those of you in the Poconos if there is a little bit of a sleet mixing in as well in the morning hours. And this is how much snow we could pick up. I think this is an overestimate, maybe just a coating on those cold enough surfaces. Here's your dog walking forecast. Nico is adorable. Jen, thank you so much for sending this in with its blanket, just like those pigs in the barn with the blankets. Nico looks adorable, and it looks like a good night to walk your pup as long as you're not in the southern tier past midnight. That's when we could see some possible showers pushing into the region. Here are your future wind speeds and directions coming directly out of the northwest, anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour, maybe even gusting to 25. So the high temperature on the thermometer will be about 38, 39, even 40 degrees, but it'll feel more like the freezing mark with those added winds. Remember, those flurries are going to be out tomorrow morning and afternoon. And then Saturday all the way through Thursday, we have sunshine, or at least a blend of sun and clouds for that Monday and that Thursday. And the next weekend doesn't look as sunny as this one does, but at least we have the first weekend since early November with full sunshine for both of those days.
Yay.
We better soak it up.
Yes, we will soak it up for sure.
All right,
Thanks,
Jeremy.